Hey, look! I got another box. Right, okay then. What have I got in this box? Well, Engwe have sent me the E26 ST. ST, I think, stands for step through. Now, I like a step through. I do like a step through. I can't deny it. I like it. But anyway, let's take all the stuff out of the box and put it together, and then we'll have a look. And before I put the bike together, I just wanted to say the box was huge, and this wheel is huge. Hey, all right then. The bike is put all together. It's pretty straightforward. It comes with instructions. If you know how to put a bike together, that is easy peasy. So I had to put the bike rack on, the pedals on, the handlebar stem is on, but you've got to put the handlebars on. The front mudguard's got to be put on. The front light's got to be put on. And this rear mudguard's got to be connected here. So there's a few things to do, but it's not too bad. Now, it's got a nice big comfy seat, and it has got, I don't know if I can do it on here, but this has got a suspension seat post. So I'll be trying on a bit to see if it makes it nice and comfy, if I go nice and up and down on the old bumps. It's quite a big bike, isn't it? You can see it's quite a long bike, it's quite a tall bike. It suits me. I'm 5'10" or 178 centimetres or 1.78 metres. Yeah, I've covered all the bases there, haven't I? So, right, and it seems to suit me fine. The front stem handlebars is adjustable, so they can come up and down. So that gives you a little bit of room for manoeuvring the handlebars up and down. I've put it up because I like the handlebars to be up. I like to be in a sort of a straight up sort of position. So you can do that by moving the handlebars up. It's got, now, I haven't seen one of these bells before on you, but it's one of the loudest bells I've ever heard. My ears are ringing. It's fantastic. People will get out of the way when they hear that because it's different to the normal bells. I haven't seen one before, but here we are. I'm impressed with the bell. 26-inch wheels with 4-inch wide tyres, so they're quite a big tyre. Now, this bike comes with 180 centimetre discs and hydraulic brakes, so that's another bonus as well. Okay then, so here's the rear hub motor. Now this is advertised, I think, in the EU and the UK as a 250 watt legal hub motor, rear hub motor, and it comes with a massive 70 newton meters of torque, so that's going to be a powerful legal 250 watt rear hub motor. And like I said, I'm going to show you later on how to unlock it or keep it locked. If you keep it locked, it's going to be legal, but I'll show you that later. 7-speed Shimano with a good strong motor in the back. 7-speed should be fine. So there we are. Twist throttle. When the bike comes, when you get it delivered, the twist throttle is disabled and the bike is limited to 25 kilometers an hour. You've got to go into the settings. I'll show you that in a minute. You've got to go into the settings if you want to enable the throttle or change the speed limit. I've done both because I want to show you the full power and the throttle. So anyway, I think we've gone through most of the things there. It has got a nice big LED light in the front, LED light in the back with a brake light, and it's got a beefy rack as well. Beefy rack on the back. It says maximum weight 25 kilograms, so you can put quite a lot on the back of there as well. Anyway, I think I've waffled on long enough. Let's get on the bike and get out on the old open road. Hey! Right, okay, let's get the old speed test out of the way. I'll go round this roundabout and then I'll give it the full power as we get round the corner, and we'll see how fast it gets before we get to the hilly bit. So this is going to be round the corner on a flat bit, and then we'll see how fast it goes. So we're going 15 miles an hour at the moment. Let's get around the corner here. Once I get off this roundabout now, here we go, ready, and that's the full throttle now. This is almost flat by here, so I don't think it's going to be a massive top speed, but we'll see what happens by the time we get up to there. Something's rattling on my helmet, I don't know what it is. Something's rattling about, but yeah, 24 miles an hour. So we're getting 24 miles an hour top speed. So there we go. Not bad. Right, let's get round here now and we'll see. We'll go up a hill and we'll see what the hill climbing capabilities are. Woohoo! Right, when the bike comes to you, the thumb throttle is disabled to keep it legal in the UK, and my particular model was on kilometres an hour, so you need to change the display to miles per hour. I'll show you how to do that, and also the top speed limit is limited on here to 15 miles per hour, 15.5 miles per hour, or 25 kilometres an hour. You can change it in here. It's entirely up to you. I'm going to show you how to do it. It's entirely up to you. If you change it, it's not legal in the UK. If you keep it as it came in the box, then it's legal, right? So first of all, how to disable or enable the throttle, okay? So you hold up one of the brakes, either one of the brakes down, hold the throttle, turn on the display like that. Once it comes on, leave go and count to 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then when you leave it go, the throttle will be disabled or enabled. If you want to enable it or disable it, you just do the same procedure over and it changes it. So at the moment now it's disabled because I had it enabled. Now if you want to change the kilometers per hour on here to miles per hour, you've got to hold the plus and minus button down. Make sure you hold them down together, because if you hold the minus down, it'll start doing the walk function. So make sure you hold both of them down tight, like so, and it'll go into this one here. You press the I button on the side here, there, like that, and that will change there, look, and you can see it's on 0, 1 for miles per hour, and if I change it to 0, 0, it's kilometers per hour. But I obviously want it on 0, 1 miles per hour. Press the I button again, it'll flash back there, and I think if you just hold the I button down, I think it'll take you out like that, and then you're on miles per hour. Now, if you hold it down again, like so, like this, and you've got to cycle through the top bits here, so you go to number 2, that's the 48 volts, number 3, that's the pedal assist numbers, size of the wheel, obviously it says 29 there because it's got big tyres, it's got, I don't know exactly what that one is. It does say in a you can download it somewhere. Here's the settings. If I press the I button there, that starts flashing there. Look, okay, I've got it set to 63. That's as high as it goes. If you want to be legal, make sure when you turn this on, it will be on set to 25, like so. So I'll put it on 25. Press the I button, like so. It flashes back there. Hold our button down. Then that's back to 25 miles an hour. So there's no throttle, 25 miles an hour, completely legal now. If you get stopped, you'll say, my bike's legal and it's perfectly fine. So if you keep it like it was when it came, it will be legal. I'm just unlocking it to show you the full potential. If you want to take it off-road or something, there we go. So that's that bit there. Right, okay, then we're going up the hill. This is the usual hill I try to test all these e-bikes I have. And I'd say it's about 1.5 miles long, this hill. I don't have to pedal at the moment. I don't know if you can see down there. I'm not pedaling at all. This is sort of not the quite steep part, if you know what I mean. It gets a bit steeper further up. So we'll get a bit further up and we'll see if it can still go up there without me pedaling. It probably should, but we'll see when we get further up. We've got to go through the tunnel. If you've watched my videos before, you'll know that I do this route quite often. So here we go. Here comes the tunnel. You've got to watch out for all the drips coming down because the tunnel's a bit wet on the roof. It's still flooding by here, look at this. I'll go a bit slower because there's a lot of water running. I don't know if you can see a lot of water running across there and across there. Oh, and there's all drips coming down on my leg. Oh no. Oh, look at this. Look at that, it's crazy, isn't it? Look at the water current there. It's flooding all across here, look. Anyway, it hasn't rained for a while, but obviously it's all coming down from the mountain. But this is where it gets a bit steeper by here now, so we'll go round by here. Let's have a look. There's a little bit of water by here, shouldn't be too bad though. We got the metal mud guard, so no water's flying up on me. There's a couple of people by there. Hope they're going to go over to one side. But we'll get up by them. I'll pretend I'm pedalling so they don't get annoyed. But here we go. They're not going to move over, are they? Okay. But yeah, I was ghost pedalling then. So here we are. I'm not pedalling at all. Going up a steep hill. What are we on? 16.5 miles an hour. Oh, there's a lot of water around you. Somebody else now. Right. I'll do a bit more ghost pedalling. And then I think we'll stop that bike here in a minute. And we'll have a look at the bike. But it's going to be a fine look. No pedalling at all. Just throttle assistance. And we'll try just pedal assistance now in a minute. We'll put on different settings. Right, okay. I'm in the usual spot where I do a brake test. I come down this hill by here. And then I do a brake test. So I'll do that in a minute. I'll put the camera on there. And we'll have a go at the brake test. But it is wet by there, so I don't know what's going to happen. But we'll see in a minute. Right, okay. I'm not looking forward to this brake test because it is a bit wet. And I don't like braking hard in the wet. But I think I'll do two. I'll go down once and then I'll go down twice. So I'll test the waters first of all to see what it's like. And we'll just go down here. And see what it's like. I think it's going to skid a bit, so I'm going to do the first brake test, try and go on the dry bit by here. Oh, right. Now, you probably didn't see me very well over there. Hello. But the back wheel locked up as usual. The front brake didn't lock up. I mean, there's quite a bit of weight with me on this bike, so I'll give it another go and we'll see what happens. Hopefully, nothing goes wrong. I mean, I could, if the front brake locks the front wheel, I'm going to lose control of the bike. So that's not what I want to do. So I can't give it the actual. I prefer to be braking on a dry surface than a wet surface. So let's go again. We'll get up to. What are we going up to? 20 miles an hour, and. I don't like it. Right, there we go. That's the best brake test you're going to get out of me. I can't lock them up. Let me get that camera back by here now. Right, okay. So there we go. That's the brake test. Right, okay, then you're going to have to take my word for it that the brakes work well. And I was locking up on the old back brake. But I wasn't quite, no, this is the back brake. I was locking up on I wasn't quite fully pulling the front brake as hard as possible because I didn't want to fall off. Because like I said, in the wet, you've got to sort of take it easy. Now, what are we on? We're on pedal assist 1, and I'm pedaling now, and it's giving me a little bit of assistance. Let me go up to change gear. So this, on level assist 1, it's still making it easy for me to pedal up this hill. But we're only going about 5 miles an hour. So let's put on level 2. Now we're on level 2. And it's just a piece of cake now. Now I'm ghost pedaling. So I've started off pedaling. And now I'm ghost pedaling at 10 miles an hour. Obviously, if you go up the gears. Let me go up a little bit further. Now I'm putting a little bit of assistance in. Level 3. I have to pull over as the car coming on about. Let me just pull over by here. I don't want to go off the side of the road. There we go, that car should have stopped. Like I said before, the car should stop and let me come past, not keep coming. But there we are. Some people just don't know the highway code, and that's just the way it is. So I couldn't go off the road because it was like a little bit of a boggy ditch. So if I'd gone in there, it would have been a boggy ditch, not very nice. So that's level 3. Level 4. Let's have a look. A little bit more assistance than level 3, obviously. And then level 5. And I'm on gear 3, and I'm sort of barely putting like a little bit of effort into it. And it's taking me up the steepest parts of the hill. So there we go. Right, okay, you might be thinking, why has he got a rack in his hand? Well, I'll tell you why I got a rack in my hand in a minute. But first of all, can I ask you, it'll help the channel if you subscribe. I mean, many of you people watch this channel and you don't subscribe. So it'd help me immensely if you subscribed. Now then, why have I got this rack in my hand? Well, this rack is off the Engwe L20. This light is not supposed to be by there. this rack is supposed to be there, then the light's on the end. But I took it off the L20 just to see, because I don't know if you can see on here, these bolt holes here look the same as the bolt holes on here. And it does fit. I did check, and that does line up. Them holes do line up and fit on there. So I'm wondering if in the future they might offer some sort of rack to go on the front of here, because it has got the holes to support a rack. So I thought I'd just point out that little bit of information. And if you do subscribe, I will be doing a comparison test between this Engwe here and this Engwe here. So the L20 and the E26. I will be doing a comparison to see which one is my favourite. This one is, I don't know if you can see it from this angle, but this bike is quite a bit bigger than this one. This one's got 20-inch wheels, that one's got 26. So subscribe and you'll see the comparison to see which one I prefer. Okay then, let's carry on. Now when the hill gets obviously a little bit less steep, it's still a hill. I'm not putting any assistance in at all. So yeah, the pedal assistance is quite good. I think it's doing you've got the 5 levels, so you can put whatever assistance you want in yourself, can't you? If you want to get fit, put it on 0. But it is a heavy bike, so if you put it on 0, it is quite heavy to pedal. So let me just turn that, because it keeps turning there. There's a horsey there, look, and there's a, hello Mr. Horsey. Horsey's got his jacket on, keep him warm. But you can see the horse has been in there for a while, because all the grass has been turfed up. Did I see another horse down there? I don't know anyway. Right, anyway, let's get back down this hill now. Now, there is, you've got 3 colour options. There's like a grey-black colour, I think it is. I'll put them all up on the screen now. There's a grey-black colour. This one here is called, I think it's called Bumblebee Yellow. It's like yellow with a dash of orange in it. So it is like a Bumblebee Yellow. And then the other colour is like a blue colour. I'm not sure the name, but it should be up on the screen. So you should be able to see the 3 colours. And then also on the screen you should see this is a step through, and then so this is called a step through, and the other one's called I think the other one's called a high step maybe. So there's a step through and not a step through, but they should be up on the screen as well. But anyway, let's get down this hill. Woohoo! Right, okay, I did say I'd mention this seat. Now I've driven a couple of miles, and when you go for the big bumps, it does take the bumps out. It does go up and down. So when you go for the big bumps, that seat is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. So I think you should have it on every bike, because it does take the big massive bumps out. And you've got the big thick tyres as well, so it's sort of taking the shocks out of when you're sitting there. So that does work. So that's fantastic. I do like that. Right then, let's get down that hill. I stopped, I had to pull over and tell you about the seat. Now, I did say earlier it's got a front LED headlight. I got to watch because there's loads of little gnats around. It's that time of day, it's the afternoon where all the gnats come out and they just fly straight into my helmet like it's like a glove catching gnats. But I did say earlier on it's got a front LED headlight and a rear LED light and a brake light. So I'm going to have to go out. Maybe, well, I'll go out tonight and I'll test to see what the light's like, because I'd like to know what the light's like in the night, and obviously you would like to know what the light is like in the night. So I'll test that tonight when it gets dark, which won't be that long because it's still winter. So it won't be long till it's dark, and I'll have to go back out in the cold just so you can see the light. Anyway, let's go. Right, okay then, I've gone somewhere where there's no lights at all, so you can see how bright it is. And you can see it's very, very bright. I don't know if that's going to dazzle people in cars. We'll try it out now in a minute. We'll go to the road now, but let's go up this way. Look, yeah, that's reflecting, but in front of me. So it's not bad at all. Look, it's going pretty far up. It's lighting the road ahead of me. I don't know how well you can see it with the camera, but I can see pretty well in front of me. How far would I say that's going? That's going at least, well, it's going all the way up here to that post, so it's quite far. I've got to watch these potholes. But that's a pretty good front light. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. It might be a little, I don't know if I've got it pointing too high, but if I go any lower, it's going to start hitting the front wheel. So that's about as low as I can put that light. But there's no street lights here at all, look, and that is lighting up. I can see exactly where I'm going. It's a bit noisy because it's like a gravel road, but we'll go up onto the main road now and we'll see what the light is like on the main road. So let's get up this hill, out of the way, up here. And then we'll go on to the main road where there's street lights. And yeah, this light is pretty good. It is pretty good, I gotta say. So I'm gonna give that light 10 out of 10. It's I think it's a little bit high. The height of it, I mean, is a little bit. It's going up a little bit high. It should be like a little bit lower directional, but I'm not quite sure. I'll go on the main road now and see if I blind anybody. I don't think I am. I think it's okay. I think it's not that bright, so I think it's a win. The headlight is a win. Anyway, let's get going. And I got a tail light on my back, so people behind me should be able to see me from the rear as well, because the backlight is pretty bright as well. So there we go. Fantastic. Okay then, there you go. The Engwe E26. What a nice bike. I've enjoyed riding this bike. It is a nice bike. That seat does make a difference. It is comfy. Like I said, it is quite a big bike. So if you're a very small person, this is quite a big bike. So just bear that in mind. I don't think it's for... I'm saying that small. That's a very small person, isn't it? But it is a big bike with the 26-inch wheels. So it is quite a big bike. But I like it. I really like it. Comfortable. I mean, it's got plenty of power. I mean, it's advertised as a 250-watt e-bike, but it has got bags of power, if you know what I mean. So any links for this now, I will leave down in the description below. So if you're going to buy the bike, go through my links. It helps me out. It helps the channel. And that's about it, really. I think that's my review of the Engwe E26. If you've liked this video or enjoyed it, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Ho-hoi!